Hello, welcome back. This is BearWolf214. We're going to show you how the repeater works for all the newcomers out there. So basically, the repeater is such a simple but very complicated item. Okay, let's say you have a whole strand here, okay, of redstone. Okay, once you get to the 15th here, okay, if you run the wire. Once we get the 15th, it does not turn on the 16th, okay? So what you could do is have a repeater run, and it just continues on, like that. Which is very helpful. Making long redstone lines are helpful. And this repeater is one tick right here. Very useful and very helpful. So you have your redstone flowing without it stopping midway. That's why a lot of times when you build something, you might not see the redstone might not go that far. That could be why. The other thing we got going on here is how long does it take for a repeater to go? Okay, so I grab a lever back here now. A lever. So every tick, okay, so when you see a repeater, okay, right here, this is at one tick already, okay. A repeater, the littlest it can go is one tick, okay. This is 2 ticks, 3 ticks, and then 4 ticks, okay. Each tick is 0.1 second, okay. That's 1 tick, that'll be 0.1 second, 0.2 seconds, 0.3 seconds, 0.4 seconds, okay? Now, right here, we have 1 second, okay? So we have 0.4, 0.4, plus 0.2, which is 10, okay? Which is 1 second. So I turn this on. It'll take 1 second to go through all these repeaters, okay? So you could use this for timing, but that's where it gets really complicated. But yeah, because it's so like you would have so many repeaters and stuff. So there's other ways to make timers, as you can see in previous videos. Okay. So if we come over here, we got a nice cool feature here. Okay. So basically, if we have one repeater here, okay. So let's say we have a lamp. Here went into the lamp. Okay. Let's say we turn that on. Okay. Turn it on. Turn it off. We add a delay to it, so it takes longer to turn on and longer to turn off. Okay. But the other cool thing is we add a repeater to the side. That's a redstone. And switch there. You can lock it, so you can't even turn it on. This lever doesn't work anymore. Okay. The other cool feature about that is you can still move it. The other cool feature about that is if you unlock it, lock it there, you can actually lock it on. Okay, so if I break this redstone, this is gonna stay on. See that? It stays on. It's being locked on this way. So as soon as you unlock it, so turn it on, you can lock it, it's off, and it stays on. Pretty cool. So that's a pretty cool use for the redstone repeater. The main thing I would be using it for is probably something like this, or to send a signal through a block. Because a lot of times when you have redstone like this, power there, it won't go through the block. But if you go like this, redstone there, and power like that, it'll go through the block to the other side. See, that's lit up on this side. So it's not lit up. That's also another use for the repeater. which also makes buildings easier, more nicer, more cleaner if you can hide something behind a block, or because on the backside of this you can put a lamp right there. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's all hidden in the back. But it would also power it on that one because you're powering this block, but it won't power the dust on the other side of the block there. So if you go like that, yeah. Well, okay, this was BearWolf214. I hope you enjoyed your lemonade. Make sure you never run out of lemonade. Make sure you never run out of popcorn. And see you later. This is BearWolf214. I'm out. Peace.